Dear students, this is Suchendra. In this video we shall discuss some concepts from units and measurements. So our focus will be TS EAMCET here, and what we shall be doing in this video is I will cover the important concepts with respect to EAMCET exam. So say you may have 6 to 7 concepts in a lesson. So I am just telling a number here. In each concept we may cover 2 to 3 questions. If that is the case, we may be having 6 into 2 or 6 into 3, some 12 to 18 questions covered in each chapter in every video. Okay, so what we shall do is we shall pick a concept in that lesson. On that concept I will discuss 2-3 questions. While discussing the questions, I relate the solution with the concept that is being discussed. So in that way the video also includes brief explanation of concepts of every lesson. So this will be, I hope this will be very much fruitful for your EAMCET preparation. So let us start. So in this chapter, first thing I want to take up is formula based questions. You might have listed out formulae in many other chapters. So those formulae lists which you have made, they are very much fruitful for you. So I will tell you how they are very much helpful. So by solving some questions here, so I will be picking some previous year questions, and I will relate these questions with a particular concept. Okay, so I have made a list of questions here. The dimension of angular momentum in MLT is. So this is a question in question which was asked in EAMCET exam 2020. So TS EAMCET 2020, this was asked. So they are asking us the dimensional formula of angular momentum. So you all know angular momentum. So the angular momentum formula is what? I omega. I can also be written as mr square omega. You can refer to the chapter system of particles and rotation. In that you will find a formula for angular momentum. Okay, this is mass, this is the distance, and this is angular velocity. They are asking us the dimensional formula. For mass the dimensional formula is m, for distance it is L. We are squaring here, so it is L square. You have angular velocity. Angular velocity means theta by t. For theta you don't have any dimensions, so it is simply t minus 1. The dimensional formula for angular momentum will be ml square t minus 1, and that's it. This is a previous year EAMCET question. So like that we have some more questions. So we'll be taking one more. We have to write dimensional formula of E square by mu naught. Okay, they are saying in this problem that E means electric field. Okay, E means electric field intensity. So we study about electric field intensity in electrostatics chapter. Okay, in electrostatics chapter you will find formulae related to electric field intensity. Okay, and mu naught means permeability. Okay, we talk about this permeability in all magnetism related chapters. So you will find it in moving charges lesson. In moving charges lesson there are many formulae in which we use this quantity mu naught. Okay, so our objective here is to find dimensional formula of the quantity given here. So what we shall do, the formula here is E equal to F by Q. This is the formula for electric field strength. And for mu naught, what we can write? So there is one formula for B, which is mu naught I by 2 pi r. You all must have listed this formula. This is magnetic field because of current carrying wire of infinite length. Okay. And there is one more formula. Force can be written as BIL. Okay. From this we can write B as F by IL. I will be using that here. F by IL equal to mu naught I by. See, 2 pi is a constant. It doesn't have any dimensions or units. So you can omit that one. I will simply write R here. Now we have to find dimensional formula for mu naught. So you bring mu naught to one side. Fr divided by I square into L. Okay. I square into L. Now see, Q can be written as IT. I am talking about this electric field. Q can be written as IT here. Now you take these two equations. E square by mu naught they are saying, no? E square means F square by I square T square divided by mu naught. Okay, we shall write down. I think my view will obstruct this. E square by mu naught, so can be written as F square by I square T square multiplied by 1 by mu naught means I square L by Fr. We get like this. This I square is cancelled out. One F is also cancelled out. And see, R and R, they have same dimensional formula. Do you understand? L has a dimensional formula L, so length, and radius is also one kind of length. So they too have, both of them have same dimensional formula. Okay. So I square gone, F gone. R and L have same dimensional formula. We are left with F by T square. F by T square means it is simple. Force MLT minus 2. For T square you write T square only. It will be ML T minus 4. Done. This is the answer. Okay. I hope you understand this. So this involves a formula from electrostatics, E equal to F by Q. A formula from moving charges, mu naught I by 2 pi r. One more formula for moving charges. So by using these three formulae we solve the problem. Okay. We shall see one more question. So this question, the problem which I had discussed right now, so this is asked in the year 2020. Okay. This is a 2020 previous year EAMCET question. The next one we shall be discussing is a 2021 EAMCET question. Okay, 2021. It was asked in 2021. So we are asked to find the dimensional formula of epsilon naught multiplied by mu naught. Okay. How do we do this? So you might have listed out some formula in electromagnetic waves. So one formula for speed of light in electromagnetic waves is C equal to 1 by root of mu naught epsilon naught. Okay. From this you can write C square equal to 1 by mu naught epsilon naught, or mu naught epsilon naught equal to 1 by C square. Done. Now we want a dimensional formula of mu naught epsilon naught. This is same as dimensional formula of 1 by C square. C means speed of light. Speed of any object has got same dimensional formula. So for speed we write LT minus 1, and when it is squared what we get is L square T minus 2. This is in the denominator. When it goes up, we get L minus 2 T square. Okay, this is the answer. Hope you understand this. So while solving this problem, we used the formula from electromagnetic waves chapter. Okay, so please make a list of all the formulae, and if you don't have, you may find the lists which are already available everywhere with your friends or on internet, and many you may get sources. Okay, so we shall see one more question which was asked in 2023. By using some basic formulae, even tough questions become simpler. This is the fourth question we are discussing here, and this problem was asked in 2023 EAMCET exam. Okay. So in this problem they are giving us two relations, V2 equal to n by m square V1, and also A2 equal to A1 by mn. These are the given formulae. So these two relations are given to us. So V means V1, V2 are velocities. Okay, V1, V2 are velocities, A1, A2 are accelerations. So these are velocities and accelerations in two system of units. Okay, so what they want is we have to relate S1 and S2 dimensionally. Okay, S1 and S2 means distances. Okay, if S1 and S2 represent distances, so we have to relate S1 and S2. So options are given in the problem. So 4 options are there. So we will find out which one is correct. So now we know one formula. So in options you have two things: relate S1 and S2. Also you have to relate T1 and T2. Okay, two parts are there in this problem. So I will tell you how to quickly solve this problem. So first you take the time part. So we know this formula, V equal to U plus AT in kinematics. It means dimensional formula of V, dimensional formula of U, dimensional formula of this product AT must be same. If you are adding two quantities, they must be having same dimensional formula. When you add them up, the result which you get will also have the same dimensional formula. And from this we can write T as dimensional formula of V divided by dimensional formula of A. Okay, so we can write T2 equal to V2 by A2. Likewise T1 equal to V1 by A1. Okay, we shall solve for this one first. V2 by A2, when we divide, what do we get? N by m square V1. I am referring to these. Okay, we are using the given relations here. N by m square V1. 1 by A2 means we have to reverse it, mn by A1. Okay, m and m gets cancelled, so we are left with n square by m V1 by A1. So we know very well V1 by A1 means T1, so it is n square by m into T1. Okay, I think first we have to check whether this is there in any one of the options. Okay, in the options given in the problem, Okay, so this thing is present only in one of the options, so which gives us the answer. Here ends the problem. We need not solve for the distance also. In this 2023 problem, 4 options are given. In each option there is an expression which relates S2 and S1 like this: n cube by m into S1 and T2 equal to n square by m into T1. So like this, 3 other options are there, and here also 3 other options are there. So the time relation, the relation between times is correctly pointed out only in first option, which gives us the answer. If that is not the case, in exam you may have to solve for a relation between S1 and S2 also. So that also I will tell you how to do that. See, distance. So distance can be written as velocity. Displacement can be written as velocity into time. Distance and displacement have same dimensions. So while doing these calculations, we can write like this also: distance equal to velocity into time. Since we are dealing only with units here, so S2, V2, T2. So what is V2? N by m square V1. What is T2? T2 we got just now, n square by m into T1. Now n cube by m cube, V1 into T1 we got. So V1 into T1 means what? V1 into T1 means S1 only, no? So we got our other answer also. So what I am saying here is, we can solve for relation between distances, and also we can solve for relation between times in the two systems. For this particular problem, this much of exertion is not needed. Okay. So what I want to tell you is, so before solving for the relation between distances, first you try to relate T1 and T2. The calculation is easier. So once you get this, you check in which of the options it is there. If it is there in 2 options, then you must calculate. If it is there only in 1 option, you can click that option right away. Okay, done. So we have done 4 questions till now. We shall go to the next concept. So there are many questions in this chapter which are asked on significant figures. Significant figure rules are easy to remember. I'll briefly explain them here again. Okay. Significant figures. With some examples, we shall discuss all these rules. I'll write a series of numbers: 0.07900, 79,000, then 79.000, 7.90 into 10 power minus 6, and 7.9 into 10 power 18, 70900, 07090, and also 7.900. Okay. Our job is to calculate the number of significant figures in each of the numbers given here. So the rule goes, so while writing the answer, I will also explain the rule briefly. So in this we have to calculate the number of significant figures. See, all the zeros which are coming in the front part of the number, they are not significant. You should not count them. So 7 and 9 are the numbers which are visible to you, and the last three zeros, they are followed by a decimal point. If last zeros are coming after a decimal point in a given problem, you should count them also. So in total you have 2 plus 3. So this is 2 and here you have 3. So total you have 5 significant figures. In this one we have 2 significant figures. Only these 2 are significant. Last 3 zeros, they are not followed by any decimal point. We should not count them. Now see this one. In this you have 5 significant figures. Why? The last 3 zeros are followed by a decimal point. That means they are coming after a decimal point. Decimal point may be anywhere in that number. If zeros are coming after the decimal point, the trailing zeros, if they are coming after the decimal point, we should count them. So in this example it is 5. And here, if you are denoting numbers like this, in this notation if you are writing numbers, so this thing should be ignored. We should consider only this part. In that you have 3 significant figures, and here also we ignore this one. We have 2 significant figures in this one. See, these 3 are not followed by any zero. There is no, these 3 zeros are not followed by any decimal point. So there is no decimal point in front of them. We have to count only these 3 as significant figures. And here you have, see, the first zero should not be counted. You may be having many zeros in front. Those should not be counted as significant. So only these 3 are significant. 709. The last zero we don't count as significant. Only 3 significant figures are there. Okay. Then this one. In this one we have 4 significant figures. The zeros coming in the end, they are coming after a decimal point in the number. So you should count them as 2 significant figures, and these 2 are anyways 2 significant figures. 2 plus 2 is 4. So these are some simple rules related to significant figures. I'll take some questions in the previous year EAMCET exams which were asked based on this. So one question is, you have to write a number of significant. So this itself is previous year EAMCET question. This is 2023 EAMCET question. Okay, this question is asked in 2023 EAMCET exam, this particular one. Okay, so we may expect question in from other rules also. That's why I talked about. And one more question is also asked in the same year 2023. That question is like this. We have to write a number of significant figures in this number. Okay, this is a measurement of mass 3.78 into 10 power 22 kg. So 10 power 22 kg. 10 power 22 kg. We have to write number of significant figures. So this thing we ignore and write the number of significant figures as 3. That is the answer. Okay. So we talked about 2 previous year questions from the significant figures now. Then we'll take up more questions are there related to significant figures. So this is about counting the number of significant figures. We may expect questions, and we in fact got questions from other part of the significant figures concept also. So we shall see that one also. So it is arithmetic operations using significant figures. Okay. Arithmetic operations using significant figures. So the question is asked in the year 2021. Okay. In 2021 EAMCET exam this was asked. The error in the measurement of length and breadth of a rectangular table is 1%. there is one rectangular table they are talking about. It has got some length and breadth. The error in the measurement of each of them, delta L by L into 100, is 1%, and the error in the measurement of breadth is also 1%. If they are saying percent, it means they are talking about percentage error. Length and breadth of the table are 1 meter and 50 centimeters. This is 1 meter and this is 50 centimeters. Then the area of the table is how much? I am writing this one also in meters, 0.5 meters. We have to write area of the table. So area we can calculate as length into breadth. Length is 1 meter, breadth is 0.5. So area value is 0.5 meter square. The answer should be expressed as true value plus or minus mean absolute error. In this format, all the options are given to us. Okay, we got the true value. We have to find out delta A. How do we get delta A? So when you have formula like this, so we should relate delta A by A. We should relate in this manner. Delta A by A equal to delta L by L plus delta B by B. We relate like this. Now you multiply with 100 both sides. When we do that, see, first thing we already have 1% and second one is also 1%. 1 plus 1. So 2%. So there is 2% error. Okay, there is 2% error. We have to calculate delta A only. So delta A is 2 into A by 100. Okay. 2 into A means what we got? 0.5 is the area we got divided by 100. 1 by 100 means 0.01 meter square. So the final answer is expressed as 0.5 plus or minus 0.01 meter square. This is how we express the final answer. Okay. Then so like this we do calculations using the rules of significant figures. Okay, this is not related to significant figures, so this is related to errors. So okay, I'm sorry, this question is related to errors. I'll talk about the errors after some time. In the last 5 years, I don't see any questions. So based on that arithmetic operations in significant figures. So we are not discussing that here. So if you are interested, you can go through your materials and find good explanations on that. Now we shall talk about this errors part on. Okay. On errors part, we saw one problem. So we shall see more types on this. This is one, and we shall see a 2022 EAMCET question. Okay. 2022 EAMCET question. This is also based on errors. So how we shall do this one? So we said they gave a physical quantity S which is related to some other physical quantities in this manner. Root AB divided by C cube D power 4. Okay. The percentage errors in measurement of ABCD are 2, 1, 1 and 1. Okay, percentage errors in measuring ABCD are 2, 1, 1 and 1. Okay, all of these are percentage. Okay, they're talking about percentage errors 2, 1, 1 and 1. We are supposed to calculate percentage error while measuring the quantity S. Okay, percentage error in measuring S. These kind of questions are frequently asked in the EAMCET exam. They are very easy to solve. Let's understand how to solve them. The given formula can be written like this: a power 1 by 2, b power 1 by 2. I am bringing the denominators up: c power minus 3 and d power minus 4. After writing like this, so we have to relate all the quantities in this way: delta S by S equal to half delta A by A, half delta B by B. This is the standard procedure we follow for all the problems in this chapter. Minus 4 delta D by D. I am not going into detailed explanation of the processes we are using here. I'll just give a brief understanding. In future, if I make videos on these lessons, I'll discuss elaborately. Okay. So we convert all the minuses into plus. The objective is when we are calculating error, we should try to get maximum possible error. So error may be positive or negative. If you are adding up everything, you get what is the maximum possible error. Okay. Then we multiply with 100 on both sides. That 100 goes to every entity. Okay. Then half. The percentage error in A is 2. Percentage error in B is 1. These are given values. Percentage error in C is 1. Percentage error in D is 1. These are the percentage errors. Okay. Percentage error means what? Delta A by A into 100. This is percentage error in A, 2. So like that, percentage error in B, delta B by B into 100 is 1. So like this, we are using the given values. So what do we get here? This is 1 plus 1 by 2. 3 plus 4 means 7. It is 8.5. Okay. 8.5. So we got 8.5 here. See, in options, I'll write the options given: 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 6, 8, 9, 10. These are the 4 options given to us. Now we got 8.5, which is between 8 and 9. So what should we choose? You think if we choose 8, we may get some error which is more than 8. Okay. So while specifying, we should always specify the maximum possible error. If you tell 9, error can never cross 9. Okay, the maximum possible error should be specified. The maximum possible error in this case is, among the options, the best thing we can choose is 9%. Okay, that's all. We shall see more questions. Similar question was asked multiple times. I am only taking one more question here. We can't cover all the problems. You can go through previous year EAMCET papers if you wish. So this is a question asked in 2020. So there is a quantity Z which depends on 3 other quantities: A, B square, C power minus 2. Okay. the percentage errors in the measurement of ABC. Percentage errors in the measurement of ABC. That means these values. These values are given as, all these are given in the problem. 2.1, 1.3, 2.2. 2.1, 1.3, 2.2%. Okay. These values are given in the problem. The percentage of error in the measurement of Z would be how much? We have to calculate percentage error in the measurement of the quantity Z. So we shall follow the same procedure which we did for 8th question. So what we shall do? We shall write delta Z by Z equal to delta A by A plus 2 into delta B by B minus 2 into delta C by C. The standard thing what we are doing here is this exponent we are bringing to the front. So the three quantities are being multiplied here. So whenever multiplication is done among the quantities, we follow this standard procedure. So you can find other solved examples in your class notes or solved examples in your textbook or material. So for this particular problem we write like this. We have to convert that minus into plus. Why? We want to get maximum possible error. So then multiply both sides with 100. They are asking us percentage error in the measurement of Z. Then we need to multiply 100 on both sides of the equation. This is 2.1. This is 2 into 1.3. 2 into 2.2. 2.1, 1.2, 2.2, right. So what do we get? 2.1 plus 2.6 plus 4.4. 6 plus 7 plus 2.1, 9.1 we are getting. We are getting 9.1%. Okay, this is the answer. So the options given in this problem are 5.6, 1.6, 1.0, 9.1%. There is no ambiguity at all. Okay, we can directly choose this 9.1% as the answer. Done. Then, so we shall see other category of problems which can be asked from errors concept. Okay. This is a question asked in 2020 EAMCET exam. The question is based on basic concept, unlike the TDS calculation we had done in the last two questions. They are saying that absolute error is, so I'm writing the question. Absolute error is 0.05 meters for a measured length of 5 meters. Okay. For a measured length of 5 meters. What is the percentage error? Okay. They are asking us to calculate the percentage error. See, percentage error means the error in measurement of length divided by the true value multiplied by 100. The percentage error formula is like this. Okay. Percentage error has two quantities involved in the formula. This is the error while measuring the length, and this is called as true value. Okay, true value means the average of all the experimental observations. You might have repeated the measurement 3-4 times. When we take average of it, we get the true value. So it is, the error is 0.05 and the measured length is 5. So when you multiply with 100, it is 1%. Okay, 1% is the answer. We only need to understand what quantities in a formula mean. Okay, So many of you must be knowing the formula for percentage error, but you may be missing the meaning of delta L and L. Okay, so please fill that gap. Then so one more question. This is also based on a basic concept from the errors only. This question is also asked in 2020 EAMCET paper. They are taking 5 successive measurements for measuring mass of a ball. Okay, mass of a ball is being measured. How many measurements are made? 5 times measurements are done. Okay, what are those values? Those are given in the problem. 2.61 grams, 2.58 grams, and 2.40 grams, 2.73 and 2.80 grams. A total of 5 measurements are given as said. So absolute error in the measurement is, they are asking us to calculate absolute error in the measurement. Okay. How do we calculate absolute error? So for calculating absolute error, first we should calculate true value. Okay. True value means what? Average of the given observations. Average of the given observations means 2.61 plus, 2.58 plus, 2.40 plus, 2.73 plus, 2.80 divided by number of observations 5. Average means sum of the observations by number of observations. Okay. When we do this calculation, so what we get is, I am doing the calculation, 2.61 plus, 2.58 plus, 2.40 plus, 2.73 plus, 2.80. It is 13.12 divided by 5. We get 13.12 divided by 5, which is 2.624. So we have to write it as 2.62. Why? In every measurement given by them, only 3 significant figures are there. So we should also limit our values in the problem. Whatever values we get in the problem, they should also be limited to 3 significant figures. The true value comes out as 2.62 grams. Now we have to calculate deviation of every observation from the true value. Okay. Error in the measurement of first observation. See, this one is, the error in the measurement of first observation is calculated as 2.61 minus 2.62. Okay. And error in the measurement of second observation, 2.58 minus 2.62. 3, 4, 5. So we have to do the similar calculation here. 2.40 minus 2.60. From every observation we have to subtract the true value. We are calculating error in each experiment. So this is minus 0.01. See, we don't bother about minuses in these calculations. Why? So we shall be using only magnitude of these errors. As we are using only magnitude of these errors, we need not write any minus here. We are only concerned about the difference. Okay, the value is 0.01 here, 0.04, 0.22, 0.11, and this is 0.18. Okay. So these are the errors in all the observations. So now we have to take average of this. When we take average of this, we get the mean absolute error. They are asking us absolute error in the problem. Absolute error is the mean absolute error. The mean absolute error is denoted like this. So delta m, we are calculating mass here. So mean absolute error of mass here, in the measurement of mass here. Divided by 5. We are taking average of these 5 quantities. 0.01, 0.04, 0.22, 0.11 and 0.18. Divided by 5. Okay, what we get? 5 plus 22, 27 plus 11, 38 plus 8, 46 plus 10, 56 by 5. 0.56 by 5, which is 0.112 we get. Okay, 0.112 we are getting, but what is given in the options here? 0.11 is given to us in the options. Okay, it is a precision based thing. Okay. The measurements are done with a device which can measure only up to 2 decimal places. So all the given observations 2.61, 0.58. After decimal point only 2 values are given. So I talked about the significant figures, so that is not the way. So we decide the number of digits to be put in the final answer for this problem. So what we have to do is, the device used has precision enough to calculate only the value up to 2 decimal places. In the final answer also, we should retain only 2 decimal places. 0.11 grams. Okay, this is the mean absolute error. Done. Okay, then how many questions are done? 11 questions we have done till now. 12th one. Current carrying conductor obeys Ohm's law. So this question is asked in 2019 EAMCET exam. Okay. So current carrying conductor obeys Ohm's law. V equal to IR. They have given us the current passing through the conductor as 5 plus or minus 0.2 amperes, and voltage developed 60 plus or minus 6 volts. Okay, this is the voltage developed across the conductor through which current is passing. We have to find percentage of error in the resistance. Okay. Percentage of error in the resistance means they are asking us delta R by R into 100. How do we get that? R can be written as V by I. So first we shall be calculating the true value. The true value of voltage is 60. The true value of current is 5. Okay. I am referring to this 60 and 5. 60 by 5 means 12 ohms. This is the true value of resistance. So we have to calculate the error in the resistance now. How do we get the error in resistance? See, I am using the same formula here. We can write R as V I power minus 1. From that we can write delta R by R equal to delta V by V minus delta I by I. For getting maximum possible error, as we had done in the previous questions, we are converting that minus into plus. Then they are asking for the percentage error. You multiply both sides with 100. Then what do we get? Let us check. Delta V by V means this is delta V, okay, delta V, and this is true value. So 6 by 60 into 100 plus 0.2 by 5 into 100. So 1 by 10 into 100 means 10, and here 20 into 2, 40 into 1, 4. We get 14%. This is the percentage error in the measurement of resistance. So we have done some questions related to the concept of errors also. Okay. Then there are questions related to dimensional analysis and also checking the correctness of equations. So we shall do 2-3 questions on them, and then we shall end. So we are talking about dimensional analysis. So there are 3 applications of dimensional analysis. So we shall be talking about the questions which came here. Okay. There are 2 questions. So one question is from your 2022 EAMCET exam. The question is like this: E and E naught, they denote energies at times T and T naught. So these are times. E is energy at time T, E naught is energy at time T naught for a system. We are also saying the distances are also given here. L and L naught. L and L naught are distances from some point at time T and T naught. Okay, these are the distances. So like this, 3 physical quantities are given to us. So we have to identify which of the given relations are incorrect. Okay, the options given to us, I am writing them also. 2E naught, L by L naught, B. It is E equal to E naught, E power minus 2L by L naught. Then C, E equal to 2L E power L by E naught, and D, E equal to 2 E naught by L naught, E power minus L by L naught. So these are the options given to us. We need to identify the incorrect relation from the given options. Okay. How do we get the incorrect relation? So simply by observation we can identify which one is incorrect. See, L by L naught is dimensionless. Both are same physical quantity. 2 is dimensionless. We are getting E equal to E naught. The dimensions of energies are same only. See, L by L naught is dimensionless. That is gone. Now, left side and right side of the equation must have same dimensional formula. So, left side you have energy, right side also you have energy only. The equation is dimensionally correct. There is no problem at all. And see this one, exponential. So what do you have in the power? L by L naught. L by L naught is dimensionless. That means this part is dimensionless in the equation. So, and these two are energies only. Dimensional formula of left side part of equation and right side part of equation are same. There is no problem here. Then see the C option. E power L by E naught is given. L by E naught is not a dimensionless quantity. One rule we follow in this chapter is, if you are writing log of something, exponential something, sine of something, cos of something, tan of something, whatever you are writing inside the brackets, it should be dimensionless. Okay, so you may write L by L naught here, but we should not write L by E naught as the power of E. Okay, so we can say this is the wrong answer. And I think D option is also there is some mistake here. The source which I am using for collecting questions, so there is a mistake in that. Option C is incorrect here according to whatever I wrote here. Okay, so you can check the EAMCET paper of 2022 for finding the exact problem. I am explaining the principle here, how it is. Now we shall see D option also. The E power L by L naught is given. Okay, so this part is this part is dimensionless. Now what about the remaining part? This is this part so this was given. This part is for energy, this is a constant number, and this is not same as energy. You see, left side you have energy, right side it is energy by length. Those two don't have same dimensions, so D is also incorrect. According to the options I have written here, C and D are incorrect equations. Okay. If you refer the previous EAMCET paper exactly, you will find out what is the exact question. In the source I am using, there is a typing error, because of which two options are coming as answer here. Anyways, we got the concept. Then we shall see next question. So this question was asked in 2023 EAMCET exam. This is similar to the previous one we had discussed. Eta is given as alpha beta divided by sine theta multiplied by logarithm of beta x divided by kt. Okay, alpha beta are some constants. They are talking about k. K is a Boltzmann constant. T means what? T means temperature. X means some distance. Okay. And what about eta? Eta nothing is mentioned. Okay. Let us see what they are saying is they are talking about relation between dimensional formula of alpha and dimensional formula of beta. Okay. In the options they are talking about relation between dimensional formula of alpha and dimensional formula of beta. So that we shall do here. Okay. This entire thing is inside logarithm as I discussed in the previous problem. So whatever you write inside logarithm should be dimensionless. That means beta x, the numerator must be having same dimensional formula as kt. So we know one formula in thermodynamics, PV equal to kt. PV equal to nkt we write. Now pressure means what? Force into area. Force into area. And this side you have volume and beta into x we are writing. Okay. What comes next? Beta into, see the dimensional formula of x means L, force L square, volume means L cube. So 1L we are cancelling out. For beta we got force means what? MLT minus 2 multiplied by L power 4. It is ML power 5 T minus 2. Okay, this is the dimensional formula of beta. We want to get the dimensional formula of alpha. From the given relation, what we can write? Dimensional formula of eta must be matching with this one. See, sin theta is a dimensionless quantity. We need not worry about that. Dimensional formula of eta must be matching with dimensional formula of alpha multiplied by beta. Okay. Now, nothing is mentioned about the dimensional formula of eta. So, eta is directly stated. Okay, eta is said as efficiency. I misspelled that one. Eta. In this problem, they are saying that eta is efficiency. Efficiency means what? Efficiency means output power divided by input power. Efficiency means output power divided by input power. Numerator and denominator have same physical quantity. So efficiency is dimensionless. If this is dimensionless, we have to write 1. So it means alpha into beta equal to 1. Okay, we can write alpha as beta power minus 1. Like this we can write. Okay, and this is given as option 4 in the problem. We need not do all of this. We need not do all of this calculation for answering this particular problem. Okay, so we shall see. See, eta is given like this. This is dimensionless. We are considering only this part here. So we did like this and we got the answer. This is the fourth option given in the problem. This part is not needed. If you are asked to calculate dimensional formula of beta, this is how we have to do. Okay. And there are also questions on deriving relation between physical quantities using dimensional analysis. So on that one we shall do one question. Okay. This is the last problem we are doing in this. This is a 2022 EAMCET problem. Okay, so they are talking about the dimension of density in terms of C, G and H. Okay, dimensional formula of density in terms of C, G and H. There is an elaborate procedure to express this one. So you might have done a good number of questions in your board exam preparation also for this one. You will find good number of questions in the material or your textbook for explaining this approach. So what we shall do here, I'll tell a technique for solving this problem with a less number of steps. The given options are like this. H power minus 1 and C power minus 3 by 2, G power minus 1 by 2 and H power 1 by 2, and like this options are given. So how we have to do this? So we know C means the speed of light. This is given in the problem also. C means the speed of light. For the speed of light we write the dimensional formula as LT minus 1, okay, and G means universal gravitational constant. For that we write dimensional formula M inverse L cube T minus 2, okay, and for H is Planck's constant. We know the formula E equal to hc by lambda. H can be written as E lambda by C. So from this you can write ml square T minus 2 into L divided by LT minus 1. So from this you can get the dimensional formula of Planck's constant. So by substituting all these in all the options, so we have to substitute these dimensional formulae in the options A, B, C, D and check which of the options is giving you the dimensional formula of density. For density, the dimensional formula is ml minus 3, okay. So when you substitute CGH dimensional formula in the options given to you, so the option which gives ml minus 3 is the answer, okay. In this particular case the answer is second option, okay. When you substitute CGH dimensional formula in this one, so this comes out to be ml minus 3. Other things get cancelled out, okay. That's all for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you find some value in this video, so please give some time to write a comment there. It encourages me. Like this video and also share with your friends. So that's all. Thank you very much. I hope this video will be fruitful for your EAMCET preparation. Wish you all the best.